Hello again, everybody. This series hasn't been getting any views, but so far, maybe in the future somebody will watch it, but in doing so, I'd like to finish it because I hate leaving stuff unfinished. So, let's see. What did we have? Where was this going? Brisbane. So, yes, we were trying to go to Australia. So I think we're gonna leave tomorrow. Alright, so we're gonna just hotel for the night and see what we can get done. I'm not gonna be reading this I'm not gonna read this stuff anymore. I'm just gonna finish it off and get this series completed and get something else started. Looks like we got a Brisbane. Hey, nice. Brisbane to Honolulu? Darn. So at least we got a place to get. At least we are able to get to Brisbane. We'll see where we can go from there. I've never gone this way before. Some pirates, though. We made a special effort to befriend them. They seemed keen to talk. Whoops. You laundry bills must be immense. That's pretty great. Good on you. It is no matter. They weren't pirates after all. Just rough people. Alright, explore. Yeah. Oh, Auckland. Yeah, we're gonna just ignore it. Pinging like a tiger, There we go. Got out of that without having anything. Alright, we are going... we're going to sell these because we're getting to the final bit of the game, hopefully. Perfect place to rest. Alright. Let's head to Brisbane. Ooh, Mr. Fogg is gonna get a little bumped around. Here's hoping I can help him. Alright, we're gonna... just watch our little bunker. First day's journey was along the surface of the water. I was happy enough. I trusted... Yeah, we don't want to light any lamps down deep in the water. That's where you really go wrong. Hang in there, Mr. Fogg. Converse. Brisbane. Auckland. Honolulu. I'm hoping I can get to because that's the... Uh-oh. Hope that doesn't mean that I'm gonna get tossed overboard. Hey, you know what? Let's go on a little adventure. Man, this sounds pretty nice. Wish I could, I always wanted to go, snorkeling at some point. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Auckland. That's exactly where we're headed after Brisbane, I believe. Alright, into Brisbane. A little rude. New routes discovered. Okay, so instead of going to Auckland, we could go across the ground for some reason. Wow. Get to there, huh? Uh-oh. Must be good. We're gonna save this girl. Oh, crud. We're going to finish this. Oh. Well, we failed at that. Nice. Nice. Alright. Well, looks like we're going to Panama City. How much is that? Alright, so Panama City is... Where's Panama City? That's Panama City, there we go. Alright. Okay, tomorrow, or we could go to Auckland and get an extra 3,000. Let's get to Auckland and then we can go to the other place. Hopefully, maybe. Monsieur Fogg is now looking so hot. Uh-oh. This guy doesn't sound great. Alright, Mr. Fogg, we're gonna patch you up so we can get you through this. So I kind of missed out on one of the Amazon sales, the Amazon Day sale. I kind of wish I had gotten, this guy's not sounding good. I could have gotten a better microphone for a little bit cheaper, but oh well, didn't really work out. Alright, here's hoping we can get through this, Mr. Guy. Whatever your name is. Corporal. Auckland. Acapulco. Auckland. Honolulu. Pitcairn Island. Darn. Maybe I should have gone to that thing. But maybe this is closer to... Oh, no, it's out in the middle of the ocean. Pitcairn Island to... Same place. Okay. Well, crud. I don't think I'm gonna make it anymore. Well, maybe we'll make it in time. Yeah, Mr. Fogg, I know you feel dreadful. We might have to wait here for a little bit. Day 51, got 30 days left. Not gonna. Darn. Alright, well, we can sell that for a good amount. And we can get that for Panama City. Alright, so if we're heading to here... Wow, it's only 18? Nice. That's nice and simple and easy. Haha! We might make it after all. Patch you up, Mr. Fogg. Maybe we'll get you above. Well, let's just speed along our journey here. This lady is really into Kiwis, apparently. I think we gained a day. Nice. Machu Picchu. Salvador. Darn. Nice. Yep, just keep helping Mr. Fogg through. There we go. We'll be most cautious. It'll be faster to go to Panama City than to Lima. From Lima, it'll take you 8 days. £15,000? 4,000. Very well. Okay, I'm fine with that. Man, we might make it after all. I think I've only beaten this game once. At least. Certainly. Nice. Haha, thank you, Captain, for doing this for us. With perhaps a tear in her eye. And we made it to Panama City. Nice. Alright, so we're not going to Lima. Thank goodness. Here's hoping we can overland travel, Acapulco. Let's go exploring. Maybe we can find a better way. What an adventure. Nice. Alright, let's sell that and sell that. Nice. Alright, Dakar. We might be going there. Okay, so this is going to be very bumpy. But that's our best. That's our best option to go. Alright, Fog, we're gonna get you through this. Don't worry. Oof. Don't worry, Fog, we can keep you going. Show yourselves. Where are you going? We won't do anything of the sort. Haha. Excellent. That's how you deal with stuff, by not doing anything. Yeah, I wish you luck. Oh, I know, Mr. Fogg, don't worry. Okay, here's hoping we can get to Houston? Hey, we can get to Houston. Nice. Can we make it, though? We better hotel and get him healed up for a bit. Okay. Mr. Fogg is not having the best time. Alright, it's all gonna just be Mr. Fogg for a little bit. Poor lady. Sounds like a jerk husband. Alright, we're gonna pass the night here. Day 60. We're gonna take 3 days just to get Mr. Fogg back to fighting fit. Havana. Alright, let's depart. New Orleans. We're getting New Orleans and then hopefully to someplace on the east coast of America. And maybe in time for, darn, not in time for the, we're not gonna. Alright, explore, and let's get going on our mission. Atlanta, where's that going? New York. I think New York is our best bet. To New York. Oh yeah, we've got the money to get on there. Let's get Mr. Fogg all set. You know, we might make it in plenty of time. That would be interesting. I was able to oh, Mr. Fogg. Interesting, Mr. Fogg's a boxer. I almost choked. Alright, here we go. Sullivan. I've fought him before in one of my other playthroughs. So let's see if I don't think I've ever beaten him. So let's see if I can get him on recording. If I can beat him on recording. Let's let him. Let's throw a light punch. Let's throw a heavy punch now. Get ready to duck and dodge. Throw a heavy punch. And let's throw a heavy punch. Oh, darn. Crud. That was stank. Well, I guess I guess I, Alright. Well, I never remember what the names of each places are. I don't really want to go all the way up there. Oh, darn. Though I think I'm coming out ahead for... I think I'm coming out ahead for, being a good valet to Mr. Fogg. Alright, I think that is... England! Or London. Alright, let's see if we got enough just to bully our way to... Yeah, we can just bully our way to London. Yeah, I don't want a chance. I don't want a chance getting all my money stolen. Well, oh, Henrietta. Nothing to do but wait. And hope that the Henrietta doesn't go down like the Titanic. Man, this is a slow airship. We've got plenty of time, Mr. Fogg. We've got plenty of time. I don't want a chance us blowing up. Let's write this account. Hey, what do you know? That looks like London. And we return. And we'll finish it out. I seized my master's hand by the collar and threw him into one of the steam carriages idling on the banks of the Serpentine in Hyde Park. There is no need for unseemly haste, Passepartout, my master noted, but I was a man possessed. The carriage barely shuddered to a steam hissing stop before I dragged my master from his seat and up the steps to the imposing doors of the Reform Club. I released him only when we reached the great salon, where my master's 5 antagonists stood from their chairs, gasping, in an attitude of great shock. Monsieur Fogg only straightened a little and said, in his calm voice, "Gentlemen, here I am." The room erupted into cheers. I staggered into the nearest chair and collapsed heavily into it, my hands shaking, realizing as though a spell had suddenly broken that my master had won his wager of £20,000. With the 4,000 we began with our remaining funds, it was a profit over 18,000, hardly a meager sum. My heart began to beat again, and I saw for the first time the crowd that had forced their way into the club to witness the momentous occasion. A journalist in a dark blue bonnet caught my eye. "And you must be the loyal valet Passepartout," she said. "How could you possibly know that?" I asked in surprise. "All of London has been feverishly following Phileas Fogg's progress in the papers." She swept her gaze over me and scribbled fiercely in her notebook. "Your master will be the tomorrow headliner. I'll eat my hat." "He will not enjoy the fame, I think." She shrugged. "Then we will write about that in a few weeks' time, I suppose." I pushed my way through to Monsieur Fogg, who had nearly been swallowed by the congratulatory crowds. "You won the bet, monsieur," I told him. I seized my master's hand by the hand and shook it as though we were two equals and not merely a master and servant. Monsieur Fogg pressed my hands warmly and did not remark even once upon the impropriety of my gesture. Indeed, though his cool gaze did not so much as waver or soften, I believe he welcomed the chance to shake my hand. "Any gentleman would be fortunate to call you his valet, and you've been a worthy companion to me, besides," Monsieur Fogg said, and I knew that, from him, there could be no higher praise. "Mr. Fogg, Mr. Fogg," the blue-bonneted journalist cried, interrupting our conversation. "What's next for the great adventurer Phileas Fogg and his loyal valet Passepartout?" My master looked at me. "Why," I replied, "to the moon, of course." I looked around at faces of the assembled crowd and quirked an eyebrow. "Anyone care to make a wager?" Mr. Fogg refrained from rolling his eyes. "I believe," he said with great deliberation, "that tonight I will have supper and go to bed. Come, Passepartout, it grows late." "Yes, Monsieur Fogg," I said, and followed. And that is how you complete Around the World in 80 Days. So, yeah, the valet losing the boxing match against the world champion hit the times. Despite a balloon crash and captured by the Kali cultists. And there's our line. I didn't think we would make it going to Australia, but somehow we made it. And so you get all these neat little things popping up. 18,000. That's not bad. And it has all these little travel by land, travel by air, water. Yeah, definitely loved my air travel. No less bumpier ride than that. Dependable. Nice. Collected. And remarkable. Wow, that's all high praise. Nice. Alright, so, let's see. And, of course, it starts all over again. But maybe some other time we'll go on a different journey. But for now, that has been 80 Days. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have enjoyed it, why not subscribe and watch some more? But until next time, I hope you have a nice rest of the day.